going to be Zuma. If he maybe runs an ERAD, tries to get some pressure up the middle of the map, he can give OpTic Gaming a lot of trouble. We'll see. It'll be Formal with the sniper rifle here early. Gonna look over towards Bus. This does not work, Chris. You'd like to see OpTic go away from the sniper rifle early.
And this is a map where they struggled against Splice in the first 3 rounds, but were able to rally back in the second half. This time around, Attach just barely shows his face, and it is immediately ripped off by Formal Sniper.
So what we saw Faze do nice against E United. After the first round, E United took map control. Faze was able to push in towards mid-map, really kind of push them back into their base. And you know, Faze, they do that this round, but OpTic just playing the outskirts of the map. Crim's gonna catch one off guard, able to take out Clay, but he's gonna be traded out by Enable. Still, Faze dealing with the man disadvantage. It's gonna be all up to Enable here.
Massive props to our observer, Brian Sane, who is catching all of the best action. Enable makes this a 1-on-2, but it's only a matter of time before OpTic finds him. They will hunt him down. OpTic Gaming striking first with a defensive win. It was all set up by the first blood from the sniper rifle, and at the end, you see it's Karma with an ERAD in your final kill cam.
I think Faze, you may see one of them bring out the sniper rifle, trying to take Formal out at range, but I think the way you got to play that is just push up the middle of the map, get right in his face. Obviously, no overkill. You only have that pistol. You can get into close range with an ERAD or even a K-bar. You're going to be able to take him out, get that first blood.
If you joined us at the very start of the morning, it was Faze Clan going up against E United in our first winter semifinal. Attach had a pretty rough game, just like we just saw. Then, though, in the search and destroy, that's where he started to get back, finding his form once again. I'm keeping my eyes on player number 4 on that minimap. Currently, he is set up for a flank, and while we watch the sniping, here comes Attach.
That snipe by Formal was just silly. You do see, though, 3 kills answered back from Faze. It's going to be just Formal now in a 1v1 scenario. Going up against Enable, and Enable's able to win it to tie it up for Faze.
And that was all Attach on the flank with the ERAD picked up too. The kills were traded out. Enable finds Formal, who had no idea where he would be. Both teams winning their defense so far. Not something we're used to seeing constantly here on Throwback.
And we'll see what Faze decides to do here on offense. You can see Enable looking down the line, giving some calls to the rest of his teammates. And I think you've got to, if you're Faze, you got to bank on Formal having that sniper rifle yet again. You have to push up the mid-map, but you are going to see they're going to bring out a sniper of their own, so they're going to trust Clay to try and win this battle.
And Clayster's not even going to peek Formal here. He's just looking at the underpass for now. He comes out. Formal's going to tag him in the body. Clayster dropped to 1% health, but he somehow survives. You could blow on him, and he will fall. Instead, it's going to be 4-on-4 still. Formal just barely missing another one as Clayster tags him up this time.
And even if Clay isn't knocking down those shots, he's still pushing Formal back, not making him an issue for his teammates to deal with on top of the bomb.
That bomb is down, and of course, it's OpTic Gaming who needs to get in and get the defuse. They can't get there, though. It's Zuma, it's Clayster. Enable down low. It's baiting out Crim6, and he will fall. Faze up 2-1.
So without the long-range firepower, that sniper rifle that Clay has, Formal can just keep peeking out and just pin that guy right on the bomb site, and another teammate can come in and take him out. As soon as Formal gets those shots cross-map from that sniper, he can't be as eager to peek out that far. Let's Faze able to do some nice things on top of the bomb.
Round 4 loading up. It'll be OpTic Gaming back on the attack. So far, it's been defense, defense, offense, though, now in favor of Faze. Will OpTic Gaming be able to go for a bomb plant successfully here? They've spread out their squad, going for a slow plant at B as Crim6 tried to flank. They were waiting for him. Clayster picks up that kill, advantage to Faze Clan.
And the actual biggest part of Crim going that angle is not seeing Attach and Zuma towards the middle of the map. So OpTic Gaming, they're able to take out Zuma, but they had no idea that Attach had made it through the cut. Formal pushes straight around. He's able to take out Attach there. See Enable and Clay, the last 2 alive here for Faze.
And Faze just never saw that player coming on the flank. I believe it was Formal, and now Clayster will answer back 2-on-2. But as we say that, it's down to just Clayster. Clay versus Formal and Scump. This bomb, it's still not planted yet. As we take a look at OpTic Gaming on your mini-map, you can see it's the duo patrolling. Formal right next to Scump. They have each other's backs, but where is Clayster? There's the pistol kill. Scump gets the call out. Pistol versus K-Bar.
Oh, this is a good spot for Clay, actually, Chris, and he actually misses a punch, goes to try and pick it up, not able to win it.
The shockwave, baby. Scumpy making faces over at Clay, saying, "What you doing, boy?"
if Clay comes around that corner and just starts firing at him, I think Clay's actually able to pick that kill up. He's in a very good position with that pistol. Scump let him stay alive long enough to reload right behind the bomb. If Clay comes around that corner, gun up, just starts firing, I think he's able to clutch that.
Small mistake from Clayster, but man, that was a tough position to clutch up a 1v2 there as the last man alive. That would have been quite the feat for Faze. Instead, as expected, it's all tied up. No clutches quite yet in this search and destroy. We're going to see a very slow attack coming in from Faze. OpTic Gaming on defense is all over the middle of the map. They're looking everywhere, but they are yet to see a red arrow.
Yeah, and I love this type of play here from Faze. You've seen so many different looks from them in search and destroy. Not an easy team to read, as they should be able to get bombed down here. And then they're going to back up. Let's see how OpTic plays it. They're all going to funnel from one side, maybe try and hit some players through that mid-rail.
Enable is going to be the first line of defense. Player number 1 eliminated. Formal will take him out first. Now they'll look out for Zuma on your minimap. He's on the flank. He's right behind Formal. Formal has no idea. Now Crim6 getting tagged up. They've given away their position, but they're getting the kills. Scump trades it out. Clayster forced out of the window.
They need to get Clay out of that window. I mean, he can just peek on that bomb for a very long time. It's a big kill there from Clay. Maybe he'll get vision on the bomb here.
There's cover fire from the silo. Karma is on the bomb. Clay trying to stop him, and Karma will stick it. Just enough cover fire to keep OpTic in that one.
A tough one for Clay to knock down those shots at range. Some good cover there provided as Karma gets the defuse, puts OpTic up 3-2.
Nice job by OpTic Gaming. There was no panic. They let Faze get the bomb down, but they respond properly. Now, though, I feel like this round comes down to first blood. Is OpTic going to get aggressive on the attack? Faze clan comes swarming. They do have a player in the back. They'll look for a sniper rifle from Clayster potentially here.
I like this position that Zuma gets in with the ERAD. They have no idea he has taken this position from the middle of the map. 2 of his teammates do die, though, but he answers right back with a big 2-piece.
And you just saw how confident Karma and Scump were. They come flying out after the first 2 kills. Unfortunately, though, they will be dropped. It's a 1-on-2, and it will be Clayster once again hunted down. The sniper rifle play, honestly, Matt, it's not quite working. You had a pretty good round 2 versus Formal, but after that, there's just too much pressure from OpTic as they're sticking with the K-bars.
Yeah, you'd probably like a K-bar or an NV4 in Clay's hand where he can help Zuma in that situation, maybe trade one of those kills out. I mean, if Clay is playing in that back area with an NV4, he sees that player coming over the fence to try and challenge Zuma, and they're probably able to win that round.
Clayster has played some incredible search and destroys and clutch moments throughout this weekend. I've seen him get double digits multiple times, especially over on our Bravo stream. For now, though, he's sitting at 5-4, one of the stars of this squad. Will he be able to start laying down some multi-kills? Enable is pinned down low. Clay has his payload. Will there be help in time?
Well, Clay with that FTL jump, you're going to use that for maybe a 1v1 engagement. Try and get out of the way if you get tagged up. Enable gets first blood, though, right on top of bomb. And I see they're just trying to bait enough time here if Formal and Scump can make something happen.
That's a rare miss by Formal. Attach is going to punish. Now attached with the second challenge, but Scump is pure. Every bullet landing, and that will make it a 1v3. Now Karma falls, or excuse me, Scump falls, but Karma answers back on Clay. Zuma and Enable up against Karma.
Yeah, and Clay uses that FTL jump because he knows Scump's weak, wants to finish that kill off. He gets right into a position to be able to do so. So they have an idea where Karma is, and Enable tags him up in the middle of the map. Let's see how Karma decides to play this.
Karma known for his clutches. We asked Scump, when did OpTic Gaming find their form? When did they catch fire? They said it all began with Karma's clutch in round 11 versus Panda back in Atlanta. This time around, unable to pull off the 1v2. The team shot so strong here as Zuma and Enable will pick up your final kill cam. We go into our next round with a tight game, 3-4, Faze still trailing by 1.
You'll have to get into game and see who has what in terms of payload. So you do have Enable with his payload active. That is the Centurion. So maybe you see him drop that on the bomb on the defensive side of things, or attack if he's going to be that bomb carrier for the side of FaZe Clan. But there are the smokes from OpTic Gaming. Karma has been a big advocate of the smoke so far in Infinite Warfare.
Absolutely, one of the few players to use it on a regular basis. Crim6 and Scump winning the fights up top. All the action down low now, and it's gonna be nothing but green in the kill feed. 4 straight kills and a 5th round now for OpTic.
Every time we cut to these OpTic player shots, they just look so confident going up against this Faze team. Like, regardless of the look that Faze throws at them, I mean, we cut to these shots and you can see like they're all kind of like laughing, like just smiling, like they're almost like they either have Faze's number, like they know what they're going to do, or they're kind of like, why are they even trying these different types of strats?
I feel like that 1v1 loss when Scump was able to beat Clayster, that's where all the momentum kind of slipped away from Faze, and OpTic started playing super confident. Speaking of confidence, here comes the reactive armor and an early kill at Scump and Formal. Down to the last member, Clayster 1-on-2. Formal and Scump still alive.
And a lot of the time you see Clay the last one alive because he's the one, watching these flanks, trying to be patient for the rest of his team, and maybe they can make a play, and everybody just dies so fast that not able to make anything happen. Clay definitely has a chance to make something happen here. Sees one, knows exactly where this next player is.
And look at the play from Clay. There goes the jump though. The FTL jump too strong, catching Clay off guard. The payload's paying dividends. 6-3, OpTic Gaming is now up 2-0. This kill cam, Matt, what a play from Formal. Ridiculous stuff. We'll see it in the highlights a little bit later, but man, I can't believe Formal was able to find him there.
Yeah, and Clay had Formal right in his sights. That FTL jump, though, it is so powerful in those close range